Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Babe Ruth. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
So dominant, only gave up one hit, and I know in the back of his mind he's thinking about how close he came, but he's got to forget about that and focus on his opponent in this one.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
He swings and fouls one off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Chop to third. Garrett. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. And a foul ball. Ruth, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Nobody out, runner at first. Way out front for strike two. And he throws it away. Posada with a snap throw. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here is number one. In there for strike one. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Got him swinging. One hit, one left. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Welcome back. Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball. But he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with one gone, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. Big time power. That one fouled off. Mattingly over at first with one away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And next for New York, Roberto Clemente. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man at second with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Liner, base hit. Clemente rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Derek Jeter. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
That one is absolutely belted. Varsho ranging back, still going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags up for third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one pulled foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Junior swinging a drive. Deep right field. And gone! A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 5 zip.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now here is Jorge Posada. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chris Bassett. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the air, out towards right center. Number 81 drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To third, Garrett. To first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting second, the designated hitter, George Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, George Springer.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig.
The third baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Number 81 gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now Don Mattingly singled and scored his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of...
That one ripped right center field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one ripped. Varsho moving back for it. Back some more. And brings it in at the wall. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Top half of the third inning at the plate. Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. At the belt and fires. That's to third. Knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Number 50. Reached on an infield single his first time. To third, might be 2. Boots it. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 1 left for Toronto. They still find themselves down 6-0. Mitch White gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled his first time up. And a pitch. That one hammered left field. Way back there. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Reggie Jackson. That one lifted to left. Varsho after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 8-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the ballpark, and here is number 81. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Here's your 1. There's a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 50 under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, number 1. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bichette now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
In the air, right field. Jackson should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jose Barrios.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Mattingly, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that is gone. The Rockets one to right. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Roberto Clemente digs in now. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 9-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Ruth back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. Popped out and foul ground first time through. One down, base is empty. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Poor guy. You know he's trying to help out his pitcher, but he's clearly out of position and commits an error right there. I'm sure he's looking over to his skipper and saying, "Get me some help, man. Get me out of here."
Now into the game, Jackie Robinson. He's the new third baseman. Bounced out to short, Jeter. Now the throw to first on the run. Out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. New pitcher on here, Nate Pearson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Junior stands in now and watches strike one. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Varsho after it. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. The Yankees 9 and the Jays nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, number 50. Ruth back to work. Strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-1. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Espinal in the box again. Takes a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike three. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Number 81 now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the Jays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 60.
Number 60, Yosfer Zulueta.
So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And up next for New York, Jackie Robinson. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on at first with one gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. In the air, out towards left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with the pair of runners in scoring position.
One away, runners at second and third. Now it's the second baseman, number 50. This guy has turned into a beast. Slapped foul. Second and third here, one away. This one smoked out to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 10-0.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Mattingly around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Popped in the air, left field, and that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Jays nothing. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez.
Number 51, Otto Lopez.
The pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Number 50 moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that. 1 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 8 looking to start something with 1 gone. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Kicks and deals. That one missed. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Or Elvis Martinez. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Staying in the game on defense, Otto Lopez. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, number 8. He's in at shortstop.
Lopez. Now at shortstop.
New pitcher now, Mike Burrows.
Number 53, Mike Burrows.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 7. He takes over as the new first baseman. So digging in, Derek Jeter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hit.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is out of here. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 12-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the...
And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And now, Shohei Ohtani.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Posada coming home. He scores. It's 13-0.
Everything came together for him. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Jackie Robinson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Line drive, base hit. Ohtani around third. The throw in there. He scores. And they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Hogan Harris takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So up next, Don Mattingly. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here comes Jackie flying around third. He will score 15-0.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for New York, number 50. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Roberto Clemente. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Number 12, Reggie Jackson.
So first and second with 2 outs. Reggie Jackson, the next to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's towards center, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and second, 2 down. Derek Jeter will hit next. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time. Going to the opposite field.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there, and it's out of here. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 21-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got it by him for the K.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Jackie Robinson. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So man aboard, and now Don Mattingly. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner around second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So they're at the corners now. Now here is number 50. Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the left fielder, Roberto Clemente. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. One run is in. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And they extend their lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the batter now, Derek Jeter. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
2 on with 1 out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Posada. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Reggie chugging around third. 1 run is in.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 away, runners at first and third. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Now that's smacked to right center. Grabs it on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. On to first, and that is that. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Michael Brewer.
Number 14, Michael Brewer.
Ruth back to work. That clips the corner. The 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder Wow, really impressive.
Pinch hitter coming on, number 3, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Just 1 strike away. Ground ball to the right side, and it kicks off the base. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.